I'm Geoffrey, I'm first in World of Tanks. I had more balanced battles outside the times 5 XP bonus events and the marathons. And that has generally been my impression. So here we have today 2 battles tier 6. The first one will be in the T-3485M from the time from quite a bit, a couple of weeks ago, from about 3 or 4 weeks ago, when we had the Intercontinental Team Championship with the Asian, American and European teams competing for the overall. And I've been having more balanced battles outside those special events. Here, the T-3045 and bottom tier. It can either be that Wargaming is getting rid of cheaters. Here I'm speeding up a little bit because not much is happening in the beginning. Either Wargaming is taking rid of cheaters, or the thumbs up, thumbs down facilities helping with getting more balanced battles. In this particular case, our team concentrated in the middle, in the city, in the town, in the village. We had nobody going left, nobody going right. We have another Super Chaffee going to the field on the west, and I'm going here to the eastern side. The Super Chaffee got killed. Enemy is trying to make a push along the anti-tank ditch. It died, and it's already about 2.5 minutes into the battle. 7 players are dead. Okay, so the enemy is advancing along the field. Yeah, clearly, so we've completely lost control of the field. We have the Cheeto SP, but isn't really keeping an eye on the field. A guy was taken out. I'm not sure if that was the GW Path or something there. Spotted enemy tank. I got spotted in return. Managed to sneak in 1 shot. But just 1 shot to the side of that enemy tank. And 3.5 minutes into the battle, 10 players have died. At least the battle is even, and this is the theme for today. I don't know if these were absolutely representative. They weren't like fantastic battles in terms of my performance. But I also have a feeling that if the battles are balanced in terms of players, if players are decent all around, if you're not fighting against Muppets, panned finally, then how did I get spotted? Oh, the guys have taken the field. They're coming in from the west. Okay. We are dying very fast. So is the enemy. Okay, this isn't very representative, I guess, in terms of how fast the enemy is dying. Players from both teams are dying. I was saying something, I forgot what I was saying. Hopefully it was obvious. So the enemy light finally managed to sneak in, and here I'm auto-logging. I'm not doing great. I'm missing every shot. Our GW Panther has died. Oh, come on. This tracking fish auto-log feature is just so frustrating. Okay, the enemy light tank is on tier up. Finally I managed to sneak in a shot. Okay, both of us got tracked, but the thing is running out of repair possibilities around him. Good. Lost nearly all my health. And here something is happening, something's causing my computer to slow down, or the game, not sure, the replay. Okay, that was it. Back to normal speed. And like that, we're just over 5 minutes into the battle, and basically all players are dead. We have 3 players left, the enemy has 2. And that was quick. It was balanced, but it was definitely a balanced race to death. And here, hopefully he's looking in the wrong direction. Here's pen. Okay, good. Someone is pinging me. Someone was pinging me during the battle, during the recording the replay. I don't know what was going on. Oh, and this guy forgot that the last enemy tank surviving still is an SPG, and he was down to being splashed and killed with a splash. Fortunately, he survived. And obviously the enemy was shooting from this direction. So whether I or someone else is pinging, he was in that direction where someone's marked the ground. Could have been a teammate. Or me. I don't know. But there's nobody there at the moment. There's nobody I can see. Okay, most certainly is no longer here. He managed to scoot away. Not here. He didn't drown. That's another thing. I've been keeping a tab recently on teammates who get drowned. And SPGs are not particular in drowning. I've seen light tanks being drowning themselves. I've seen heavy tanks. I've seen every kind of tank destroyers. I don't think I've seen SPGs drowning, but people seem particularly upset if they see an SPG drowning, because an SPG is got no defense. So if you shoot it, you kill it straight away. It cannot shoot back. It's awful aiming, slow reload, counter-burst, everything is awful. And so it cannot brawl. Whereas the other tanks can brawl, but they still drown. I mean, the SPG, especially if they just fired a shell or if they ran out of ammunition, which can happen. It rarely happens with other tanks. It can happen with an SPG. Logically they might drown, but people complain when SPGs drown. Oh, come on, 2 bounces? Goodness. Okay. My teammate was capping very wisely. I kept the enemy SPG busy. Okay, so that was a decent battle. It was bottom tier, 2nd class. Come on. How is this possible? Okay, I finished a couple of missions and whatever. Some good things being recorded. Mastery badge class 2. Far for effect bruiser and kamikaze medal because I rammed the enemy light tank. The AMX 13F3, what was it? T-3045M, top by experience, 2nd by damage, and 3rd by kills, 2nd by damage. Pretty good. Bottom tier, only 2nd class, so it must be that a lot of unicums are playing the T-3045M. And so, next battle. Next battle is going to be in the SU-100. Also tier 6. Also outside the special events. I didn't have any decent battles during the special events. One of them, one day I had a 7% win rate. I don't know what is going on during the special events, the times 5 XP, bonus XP events and stuff like that. You know, the marathons. I don't know what is going on during those events. Especially the first few days of the marathon were mad. And the only explanation for me is that various people who are, what's the word? You know, who are cheating. You know, have someone who's getting credits for them to get the tank. You know, they pay people, and then we have these rigged games going on. I got a message, at least one, because I usually delete them, but I don't remember. But I got a message in those days by a guy who's boosting, that's the word, boosting accounts. If I wanted him to get credits for me, presumably to get one of the marathon event tanks. And that could be the reason why I had all these crazy battles. I mean, 7% on a particular day. It was one victory in 14 battles. I stopped playing. And other days it was 26%, 24%. And, you know, there must be something weird going on. So at this point here, we are being very defensive because we've been spotted by some enemy here. Somewhere unspotted, there's a light tank somewhere. You know, someone's pinging the map, he thinks someone there, light tank is there. Or is he saying, can someone go there, please? Because there's nobody there. It could be it was me, actually, saying we have nobody on that side. So there's a potential spotter for the enemy. This AMX might have been spotting us. And the enemy was shooting. Oh, what happened? What on earth? Okay. I guess the guy was behind me. It must have been spotted. And then he took cover behind me. And I got hit by the enemy arty. Okay, and this guy's being shot here around me. I hope I don't get randomly shot by arty again. So they're spotting us somehow. Okay. Geoffrey Iron Fist is here. You've done the wrong move. Okay. I still have a problem with my right hand. I had also, the nerve had been destroyed, not just the fingers and the bones, but the nerve had been destroyed. And so I'm gaining functionality over time. Oh, bloody hell, another one. What are you doing, people? At least learn to drive. Bloody hell. They're getting spotted and they panic, but I mean, you know, plan your way out. You know, I mean, you may get spotted, so plan which way you're gonna go if you get spotted. Don't run into your teammates. Okay, where's he going? So it's still, although it looks like if someone doesn't know I'm injured, I broke my hand, and doesn't pay attention, I look normal. But not only did my bones and the muscles and everything had to regrow, he made a mistake. Geoffrey Iron Fist was here. But, you know, the connection with the brain, because the nerve was damaged, the connections had to be rewired. And a completely broken hand, back, whatever, works differently now. And so playing with two hands is still imperfect. But I'm playing other times, not just SPGs. But I'm having more issues than before, If I try to move a little bit, sometimes my hand jerks and I'll completely lose aim, goes somewhere in the stars. with SPGs, because maybe you're less tense when you play an SPG, you don't have to readjust so quickly. Sorry for the pinging. People are pinging me or doing something. Must have social channel open. Okay, that was a hit. I was saying something, hopefully it was obvious what I wanted to say. Oh, come on. It takes so long to reload. It has a high alpha, but it takes forever to reload. And it's worse with SPGs. You reload. It takes 30 to 40 seconds to reload. The enemy sits there all the time. And then, just as we reloaded, the enemy pulls out. Like that guy. Yeah, I was saying something about playing turret tanks and so on. If you are making a small adjustment, sometimes, or if I'm making a small adjustment, normally, if your brain to hand coordination works properly, it's smooth. But I have trouble, making small adjustments, and suddenly, my fingers jerk and the aim circle is up in the moon. Okay, I'm expecting that guy who was spotted there earlier to be spotted again, because we have a super Hellcat at the back and a light tank. I'm hoping they will spot him. So I'm pre-aimed. Is anybody going to make a move? This is the difference between this and the previous battle. The previous battle was very close, but also super fast. It was a race to death. Here, 6v6, and everything is slowed down. Everyone's being careful. Enemy tankers going under the bridge and the stream. Nobody shot him. That's unfortunate. Nobody had a name. Didn't have a name. Nobody was looking. I don't know who spotted him, but nobody could shoot. We have a super Hellcat ourselves in that direction. The A43, the enemy A43 was going under the river, under the bridge, the river. Have an AMX light tank who's spotting for us, isn't spotting anything. The enemy is very careful. Okay, so 3 tanks have turned up by the blip. Still 6v6. Super Hellcat got spotted, the one in the river. How did he get spotted? No one knows. And how did we lose the 2 guys who were there up north? All the Super Hellcat moved. And so a guy sneaked in and killed the light tank. And the Super Hellcat was out of position. He's going back. I don't know why he moved out. Oh, another guy has flying. I don't know how didn't I spot him. And he bounced. God damn. And now he knows where I am, so he's being careful. We're down 1 tank. Oh, the arty got him. Hopefully the arty was not spotted. Oh dear, he was spotted. I would have thought he shouldn't have been spotted there, but who knows? Don't know what happened. Who knows? And who knows who killed him either? Because it wasn't an SPG shot. Yeah, I didn't see a splash. Okay, so the Super Hellcat's going back to his previous spot where he was earlier. That was a good spot. Oh, there. How can we not be spotting them? Okay, I mean, this guy, if he is behind a building, if he peeks, he's dead. Where is he? Damn. Hurry up. Roll down. Oh, there. Must be a dead tank there, I guess, or some other obstacle. Super Hellcat is moving again. I wonder why. Maybe he's worried about being hit by the arty. So, still down one tank. We have 5 tanks left. The enemy has 6. All positions of enemy tanks are known. Here I tried a blind shot. Nothing happened. I mean, we have last known positions for all 6 enemy tanks. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Got off. So we're even now. 5 tanks left each side, and we only have 3.5 minutes left. So this is close. This is a great battle. So this is what I'm saying. Outside those crazy events, which were absolutely mad, and just people getting battles are getting lost so quickly, and so okay, he's dead. And we have such landslide defeats. Usually, with defeats, I don't know how can this be explained. Constant defeats every day. Outside those events, we have decent battles recently. So. And there must be a correlation between the two. What's happening during the special events is not happening on normal days. And my feeling is that boosting is more active on those days. Because you can make, maybe you can finish more missions and at the same time get more experience on your tanks. Or if you're researching a tank or something, or where there's events, the marathons, you make more progression if you have someone boosting your account. Must be things like that. And the same thing with the ×5 XP bonus events. You make faster progression up a tree. Tech tree. And so now we're turning it around. We're at 1 tank up. There's only 1 minute 40 seconds left. And this guy, can I take him out? Oh, that was close. He won't peek. There he is. Oh. Okay, that was lucky. But I think if you're shooting from a distance, sometimes the shots don't render properly. But it has happened to me, though, a couple of times I shot like from 50 meters away and nothing happened to the enemy tank. So it was an EBR, but it happened to me a few times shooting at EBRs and light tanks from even close distances, and it renders. Okay, what is it? Unitskoza or Unitskota? Unit for sure is unit, so the unit's sticking out, basically, something like that in Russian. Oh, how did that miss? Normally I don't shoot SPGs. Unless I have nothing else to shoot at. Okay, so that was 15-10, so we definitely turned it around in the last couple of minutes. Just one, just in the last minute. So that was lucky. Another second class. Bottom tier. Mastery badge. Second class. Is that all? Bottom tier. Fighter badge. Destroy 4 enemy tanks. Fire for effect. Cause more damage to enemy vehicles than the hit points of your vehicle. Bruiser. Damage enemy vehicle modules and so on. I marked it as a good battle. About 1900 HP damage and a little bit of spotting. Top by damage, top by kills. Only second class? Come on. How is this possible? And top by experience. Only second class? Come on. I don't get this. Okay. What can you do? So, those were the 2 battles for today, with a little bit of thought-provoking thinking, hopefully. Thank you for watching.